Welcome back. You know, when you find a successful program in just about anything, you usually point to successful leaders, particularly when they're successful each and every year. Enter the Hopkins girls basketball program. State champions. We went behind the scenes with their successful head coach, Brian Cosgriff, state tournament style.
It's 20 minutes prior to tip-off. Game day for the Hopkins girls basketball team. And this game is big. It's the first round of the state tournament. They are seeded number 1, expected to win. Brian Cosgriff understands how precious these opportunities are. Some of his best teams have not made it.
A couple years ago, we went 26-3 2 years in a row and lost to Taylor Hill. Those teams back then were every bit as good as some of the great teams that we had win championships or get to this tournament. Unfortunately, we were in a tough section. It's really tough.
As he walks into the locker room for his final pregame speech, he can feel it. His coaches can feel it. His team can feel it. There is last-minute strategy.
There's going to be a wave of emotions that first 5-6 minutes. Got to play through that. All right, go out, play your game. First play we're running is going to be Blue Devil if they're in a man, Herbie if they're in a zone.
You sense this is not just another game. There has been too much put into it, too much written about how good this team is and what it might accomplish at the state tournament.
Let's go again, right now.
Let's go!
Great job, guys. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Together!
It's the big stage, Target Center. And it's a rare combination of complete focus while trying to enjoy the moment. This week has been a challenge.
And you're working 15 hours a day. Yesterday, I was kind of having a mini anxiety attack because I was working on about 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and I just was like, I got to go home.
Yeah, they're going to the Target Center for the first time. How do you bring that down? How do you let them enjoy it at the same time?
You know, we just talked about how much they've put into this game with the open gyms, the AAU, the elite camps, the fall leagues, the summer leagues. I mean, they've done so much to get to this point. They know the magnitude of it.
What draws him into the profession are the faces of these people. Not these basketball players, these people. In a word, he is passionate because he wants to make an impact on these people's lives.
Everything's been said that needs to be said. Let's go get it. 1, 2, 3. Middle, Nams, middle.
It's a first half of jitters,
Herbie,
of great plays, and a steady dose of Hopkins basketball. Playing the game with the vision Cosgriff has put in motion.
Get here, rotate.
These kids are important to him, and these days are special. At halftime, they are happy to have a lead, but certainly not satisfied.
They've got the ball right here. They're dribbling base. They're going to look to throw over the top, right? From our perspective, as we look at the stats, who's scoring what, if we're turning it over, rebounds, those kinds of things, free throws, how many free throws we shot. Basically what we do is we meet as a staff, then we go and we take the adjustments to the team.
This is not just Cosgriff's team to coach. He wants participation from his entire staff.
You feel yourself getting
But it is the head coach's job to give the final word, to set the mindset.
You've got to push yourself beyond what you're capable of. When you came out and said, I am hustling or I am running, you weren't. Not according to me, and that's what you got to do.
Ever mindful of how lucky he is to be coaching in such a program.
I'm just so grateful to the Hopkins School District for employing me and giving me the shot to coach these kids. I can tell you right now, they make one phone call, one dime, and they'll have 200 people for my job. So I'm blessed to be working where I'm at. I really am.
The second half turns in Hopkins' favor quickly, but he never quits coaching.
Ohio Shack! Get to that elbow right away. Hey, get to the low block. Got to look to that elbow. They're wide open, so they're going to trap you first pass, okay?
Whatever it is, it works. You can tell his team respects him because you can tell he cares about them.
When that girl is turning her back like this, everybody's got to get over ball side. You understand what I'm saying? Get up, Shaq! Let him get up! If I can walk out of this thing and I think about my relationship with my old coaches, or when you played, you go back to your town and you call them up and you look at them and you say, you know what? Things are pretty good. You made an impact on me. That's what I want. That's really, truly what you want. The championships are exactly. I'm telling you, I got goosebumps just thinking about it. That's what it's all about. It really is. It's not about the 300 wins. It's not about the championships. It's about the relationships and working as hard as you possibly can to make a positive impact on these kids' life. Varsity! Varsity!
It's a case of a coach who loves what he does, and that commitment shows through, becoming contagious. That he wants something great for them, You cannot hide when someone cares this much, and it matters.
Good job.
Hopkins gets dialed in and cruises to a quarterfinal win. He walks back to the locker room, his mind already thinking ahead to the next game, with a group of media waiting for his thoughts on this game.
Survive in advance. Doesn't matter how you play. Survive in advance.
Then it's into the locker room to celebrate with caution.
All right, hey, listen up. We get to play another day, right? Survive in advance. We played to the last day of the season. You started from the first day, you get to play the last day, all right? Think about what it is you're going to work on tonight. Look at, scout both teams, sit with your partner. One person take one team, the other person take the other team.
They have achieved yet another step, doing it the royal way.
And we always put a quote on the board, that happiness begins when selfishness ends, and these kids have lived that. It's been really a lot of fun.
The tone has been set for a championship run, another win for another special team, one that seems to consistently find a way, at least under Cosgriff.
Enjoy this one till about 10 o'clock tomorrow. Survive in advance. Love you guys very much. Thank you for this ride. I appreciate that. In here, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Together!
For more information on Life to the Max, go to our website at lifetothemax.tv.